Meditate while walking, reading, or even doing art. Take a break from your busy day and clear your mind with meditation. I'm going to be talking about how to meditate like a boss, the 5 minute daily grind. Art is a form of meditation. Let this piece that I'm going to be talking about today calm your mind. So don't go anywhere. It's the Transform You Live show hosted by no other than yours truly, Marcus Hart. Be right back. Hey, I'm back. So, art is a form of meditation. Let this piece calm your mind. Less thinking, more living. Hi, I'm stress management and wellness journalist, your meditation teacher for the day, and best-selling author, Marcus Hart. If you've been thinking about trying meditation but haven't taken the plunge, this video is going to help you here today. I know that as an athlete or celebrity that your life is full of stress and demands. You may be always on the go, like me. I'm always on the go, especially as a busy dad, professional. I got 6 kids with another one on the way. And it can be hard to find time to relax and rejuvenate. And I'm also a fur dad, like the cat, like the cat behind me, my fur baby behind me. And so finding time to relax and rejuvenate is just nearly close to impossible. So meditation can seem like one more thing on the list to do, right? I used to think that all the time. I used to think that it was just like, you know, not going to happen, forget about it. But I discovered a long time ago that it's easier than what I thought. And what if I told you that meditation can be easy, and in just a few minutes a day? Just a few minutes a day, you can learn how to meditate and experience the benefits of reduced stress, improved concentration and focus, and increase calm and relaxation. I was having all of the above that I just named, increased stress, and I still go through it. Stress is going to forever be around. Okay, we're going to find ourselves like find different periods of where stress is going to be at its all time high or at its all time low, but you need to have something in place to mitigate it, to manage it, right? You got to have a plan. You got to have something in the toolbox you can always go to and pull right out. And for me personally, when I returned back from my deployment overseas, I mean, I came back just carrying a load of stress, and I had no tools in the toolbox. I didn't know what to do. Okay, and what what kind of guided me towards meditation, and it kind of sort of kind of fell in my lap. Uh, I kind of started thinking back to when I was like around the age of 9. I used to kind of do it like unnoticeably. I I was I was told that I was the kind of kid that would just sit there and kind of stare into space, and so that was right there a form of meditation. And actually, kids as they growing up, they actually have like this natural ability to meditate. You know, it's like a very unconscious way of being able to meditate. To be able to focus on one thing and kind of zone out. Um, and but the only thing about it is some as we get become adults, right? We kind of lose this ability because we become more focused on the stress, on the issues, on the problems, and that's where the decreased concentration comes in. That's where the decreased focus comes in. That because you got all these different things on your plate, you got all these different things you're worrying about. You looking so far into the future, or you looking so far back that you just not right there uh, in the moment to kind of like put everything in this right category. Now, one thing to be also conscientious of is that there's mindfulness meditation and there's just meditation. Meditation for for your health, meditation for just overall wellness, and meditation um, to manifest something, um, and meditation for relaxation. So you got so mindfulness is being able to just bring yourself into the moment. Bring yourself into into a state of peace, and to be able to like pull yourself into the moment. And then you got these other forms of meditation that kind of sort of like put everything in its proper place, that I kind of like to think of, and that's where you get this ability to improve your concentration, your focus, and you find yourself being able to like relax yourself, have some have a state of calm. I know from personal experience, how difficult it can be to slow down and quiet the mind. But with a little practice, anyone can learn how to meditate. Anyone, I mean, absolutely anybody. Okay. Now, I want to interrupt the teaching to kind of bring your attention to this 5 minute exercise that changed my life. How this forgotten breathing technique has actually catapulted elite athletes' performance levels by 300%, to up always up almost up to 500%. While boosting testosterone levels, brain function, improving recovery time, curing curing anxiety, something that like I struggle with. Anxiety. Um, Testosterone levels is something that I get worried about a lot. Fatigue, like I wake up sometimes feeling like I didn't get the proper rest. I go through the day, and then somewhere around 2 o'clock, I get that 2 o'clock fatigue, and I just want to like end my whole entire day and just want to sleep. Sleep problems. Um, when we talk about sleep problems, like who besides me, and I know I'm not the only one in the world, wakes up in the middle of the night, experience these different issues with not being able to stay awake, or being able to like not go to sleep, at the time you want to go to sleep, to get that full night of sleep that you want. Respiratory conditions. There's a lot of people suffering from different respiratory conditions. I have sinus issues, and so I get so congested that I, I find myself not being able to breathe properly. Controlling weight gain issues. The older I get, I'm finding myself putting on like weight that I have never had before. When I look back to when I was younger, and then this particular exercise, though, can hack you into the optimal performance state of mind, the flow state. It sounds too good to be true, right? So let me tell you a little bit more about it. So, what if I told you that the way you breathe is sabotaging your health, fitness, and ability to hack into your optimal performance state of mind? Would you believe me? What if I told you that like a simple 5 minute a day trick could give you 300 to 500% boost in your skill, sport, or profession? This is needed. This is real needed if you want to stay productive, if you want to be able to um, tackle those important tasks, if you want to have increased testosterone, if you want to cure that competition anxiety, remove the fatigue, improve your sleep dramatically, accelerate recovery time, sharpen your brain function, and solve some weight gain issues. And once again, the flow state is the optimal performance state of mind, which is also known as the zone. And it dates back over years and was intentionally practiced by ancient ancestors, but it has been lost, forgotten. On this breathing, this simple breathing technique that I'm talking about. Okay, it's even been buried for most of us, and that's why C. Wilson, um, Melicelli's breathing and flow program is the one that like I am like currently working with right now. I'm learning more about it. The breathing and flow training program will actually help to trigger your optimal performance and catapult your performance levels by 300%. I've been using it so far, and I'm starting to see a huge boost in my testosterone levels. I'm starting to cut weight now. I'm curbing like a lot of the anxiety I've been having. Um, the fatigue is starting to get better. My sleep problems, like like over time, I know that's going to continue to improve. And some of the respiratory issues I was having, those are even getting better. So this is a great companion to have to add into your, your daily routine of just getting the habit of um, learning more about meditation. So if you want to learn more about that, I actually got the link in my in the description of this video. If you listening to the podcast, is in the description. So check that out. The breathing and flow training program, which is going to do wonders for you, like it has done wonders for me. Okay, so why not give it a try? So let's go back to meditation and what guided meditation can do for you in just a few minutes. So then you can see for yourself how how easy and beneficial meditation can be. So have you ever tried meditation? Have you ever tried to meditate and found it really difficult? So you're not alone though. Many people think they alone. A lot of people find meditation really tough, but it don't have to be that way. It don't have to be that way at all. In fact, meditation can be really easy if you know how to do it properly. And we're gonna talk about that in just a second. There's a common misconception that meditation is all about clearing your mind, and I talked about that earlier. That like how children, um, when as they're when they're very young, they can stare off into space, and it may appear that they may have their minds and their thoughts like kind of clear, but really they just zoned in. And so it's actually not the case that like you need to clear your mind and you need to not have no thoughts at all. In fact, you might have like tons of thoughts. So meditation is actually simply just about focusing your attention on one thing and one thing only. And once you do that, it allows everything else to kind of like fall away. Lets everything else fall away and put it in its proper category. The key to making meditation easy is to find something to focus on that is really calming and relaxing for you. That's the key. Find what can calm you down and relax you. Because as I mentioned earlier, we as adults, we got so many things on our plate that stress us out, whether it be who's taking the kids to soccer practice, who's going to pay the bills, how I'm going to get this particular task done. For most of our celebrities, like how can I be prepared for the next interview, or how how can I be prepared to perform after just like traveling from this city to this city. It's and the list goes on and on. Okay, but it could be your breath. Something as simple as your breath can be something you can focus on. It can be a simple mantra. Simple mantra like it can be a simple mantra like such as just repeating something that like is very simple for you to remember and have stuck in your mind to repeat over and over again. Even just a simple visualization, but visualizing yourself on a beach, visualizing yourself, in a calm place, calm and relaxing place, something, your special place. It doesn't always have to be a beach. People always tell you visualize yourself on a beach. Maybe a beach is not so relaxing for you. Maybe you had a bad experience on the beach. Maybe you would like to be eh, on in Antarctica, somewhere in the middle of Antarctica. Like, actually, that wouldn't be a bad place for me to be. I wouldn't mind being alone in Antarctica, and just, feeling my feet touch the snow. Okay, so the once you have something to focus on, the rest becomes a lot more easier. So let's give it a try. Let's see for ourselves how easy meditation can be. I myself only do this 5 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day out of my life. Now, on some days, I increase the time if I got extra time, or I may break the day up. If I find that, like, I got like little spots here in the day, I might, find that I may need a little bit more than just doing it once a day. I may ramp it up and do a couple 5 minute sessions. Find what works for you in your schedule, busy schedule. Now, if you enjoyed this, or if you got questions and maybe you might want like some further information. Again, you can always get some extra training with the breathing and flow program. C. Wilson's Melancelli's breathing and flow program, which I got the link for that. Or you can contact me directly on Instagram at Marcus Hart underscore official. I'm also on Twitter at Marcus underscore Hart. I'm also on Facebook. Just search me up, Marcus Hart. Contact me directly, follow me, and I got more tons of information. I got a book on the way that is going to, like, talk more about this stuff, and how you can, just get better at meditation, and reaping all the benefits that come along with meditation. So that's all I got for you. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and all that great stuff that comes along with, like, enjoying this content, and like, and being a great supporter. And if you are on your favorite podcast app, follow there, leave a review, and I look forward to hearing from you guys. Until next time, many blessings, peace, and lots of love.